Welcome to GameCheckLive. I'm Matt, this is Art. If you like our show, hit the subscribe button up top, or follow us on Twitter at GameCheckLive. We've got two great apps for you, Pac'n Jump and Air Penguin. Take it away.
Alright, so let's take a look at Pac'n Jump. It scored a rating of 3.5 on the rating scale, and basically it's a platform jumper with 4 distinct levels, each one replicating a different retro game. It's got tilt to control, and then it's got 2 other control modes, one using a joystick, the other one kind of a directional pad, and it's got Game Center support. So what'd you think of this app?
You know, what I really liked about this app is that Namco makes some great use of their famous characters and themes, like Pac-Man, obviously, but also we see Dig Dug come in there, also Rally X and Galaga.
Yeah, it's got like fun visuals with kind of like a retro theme, like the old Pac-Man. And a lot of people have the feeling that nostalgia can be basically an equivalent for fun. It really is. I mean, you really just kind of have fun just playing with your old characters in a new environment.
But my biggest issue with this game is that it does become repetitive kind of quickly.
I kind of felt differently. I felt that the replayability, because it has a certain replayability factor to raise your score. As you get better and better at the game, you'll start to get higher and higher scores. I thought that actually added to the game.
You know, and that may be true, but I guess just the 4 levels that we see there, because the stages that I mentioned, again, Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Rally X, Galaga, that's it. Once you're done with those 4, you're done with all 4 stages, and I would really love to see more than 4 stages in this game.
Yeah, but the levels, they seem to be randomly generated, so it's never quite the same. You're probably right, each level could probably use a little more unique content. Each one of them only has a couple of gimmicks. Maybe in-app purchases can help open this game up to some more content.
And even though I did find the game repetitive, I do think the game would be fun for quick bursts.
So what'd you end up giving this game?
Well, I enjoyed this game a lot, but like I said, for me, replayability is a big issue here, so I can only give this game a check. I wish I could give it higher, but I'm gonna stick with a check.
I'm gonna give it a check plus. I enjoyed it. I feel that there is replayability, you know, in attempting to get a higher score. I had a lot of fun beating his score.
Which he did.
So, I'm gonna give it a check plus. I think, in the end, I'm gonna have to say that the game is fun, it's visually appealing, it's great for casual play, but like other endless upward jumpers, it kind of lacks in sustainable long-term play.
Alright, so we're ready to move on to our next app. Next up we have Air Penguin. It is a top-down platformer, which is kind of original for this genre, so that's nice. The game's got plenty of content. It has 100 levels in the story mode, as well as a survival mode, Retina and Game Center support, lots of enemies and obstacles to overcome, and in addition, you can collect fish coins throughout the levels, and you can use those fish coins to take out obstacles along the way. And if you run out of fish coins, you can purchase more via in-app purchase, but don't worry, I don't think you'll need to purchase those fish coins. What did you think of the game?
First and foremost, it's kind of cute. You play like a little penguin bouncing along through this area, and it's kind of fun. You have to deal with, what are they, sea lions, walruses, I'm not sure. There's sharks and squids and some kind of like a spearfish, like a sturgeon, maybe?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just cute. It's fun to play.
Very simple controls and interface. Tilt to control. You can reset that tilt at any time if you need to, which is great. A very original implementation of this top-down platformer, which is great to see on iOS. It works really well. And the game also has lots of variation within the levels, which can make it pretty difficult, which is, you know, a good thing. If you actually do make it through all 100 levels, you might find that the replayability of the game is a little bit compromised because survival mode by itself is not as addictive and entertaining as the campaign mode.
As a small note, in the in-app store for Air Penguin, there is a silhouette of a purchasable character that you can unlock in the future. It kind of looks like it might be a polar bear. Not available at this time, looks like it might be unlocked in the future.
Or it has it coming soon. So what was your take on Air Penguin?
I'm going to give it a check. I'm not going to give it a check plus because I did really enjoy the game. I thought it was a lot of fun. But once you beat it, there's not going to be a lot of replayability to it. That said, there's a lot of content here, but I feel that it deserves a check.
Okay, I think this game has plenty of content, really enjoyable. I'm going to give it a check plus. Okay, so overall this is a really great game, and you should definitely download this app.
Alright, so there you have it, and make sure to subscribe, guys. The button should be like right around here somewhere. And don't forget to follow us at Twitter, Game Artistry, and at Matt here. Also, be sure to follow GameCheckLive on Twitter, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week. Okay, where were we? Alright, so... Oh wait, we're not done with the show. I was going to end the show.
Alright, so we're going to be reviewing Air Penguin this week. Score 4.5! I'm going to give it a check. I'm not going to give it a check plus because I feel that once you've beaten...
We have to redo that because it's gonna cut to me with the biggest grin on my face because I was still smiling from here. 4.5!